Good morning everyone, welcome back to Sunday Stitching. Today it's only 25th of September, it's Wednesday, and I would love to start my week because tomorrow I'm going to the campground and I need to take something with me to stitch for those couple of days that I will camp, so that way when I come back I will still have a more couple of days to stitch. I like this way better, so I'm kind of like a pre-recording right now just to show you my plan. My plan number one, I have to create some kind of stitching in here, even like, you know, if I can get in here 1,000 stitches, that would be good enough already. This design that recently I reviewed comparison from Spring brand design, unless it's very similar, unless it's all the same. I think it was exactly the same design, but of course in a Spring brand it was better details, was better background. Here is kind of cringy. It's a very cheap canvas, cheap brand. Look, the numbers and symbols is disintegrated. It's washed away, like it's not even washed, it's like it's, I think it was like this even before, but little tiny bit better visible symbols, like whatever it was writing, but now it's like it's disappearing. So good thing for the paper to see the numbers in here. So here is what I only have stitched in this corner, this rose and whatever white color was continuous. I just stitch in here a little bit on the top up there and just a few stitches like you can see on the top in here. So basically I brought with me this little frame. I want to put somewhere in here and continue stitch on it by myself, but together with you I brought this amazing canvas right in here. I have this gorgeous huge design that I'm really thinking, or this one or the one that's similar with the peacock, maybe I will do after the Embellate every Wednesday, don't know yet. But here is my canvas. I'm going well, it's time to stitch a little bit together. I have been stitching some project on my own, but now it's time to get together. So I will stitch this kind of like a border. We go from here. Unfortunately, maybe it's a boring color for you, but look how beautiful those cross stitches layer, and so I actually like it. I like it. And the other color that I would choose to stitch next, it's actually pure white as well. So well, let's just finish this green background. I'm trying to go for the background first, so I have some juicy colors later. Now I do have a very good news. Oh yeah, can you guess what that could be? It's my fabric arrived. Okay, I took wrong needle. I think I need to change my needle. Just a minute. This one is a little too sharp and doesn't go right in the places that I want to. See, this one, if I can show you, two needles, they're magnetic for some reason. Can you see the difference on the size, the thickness of them? Oh, why? Okay, I don't have a magnet in here. Why is this needle flying? What? Okay, this is so strange. Okay, I don't know what is going on. My canvas all magnetic, I guess, in here around. So wow, all right, something strange. My needle minder, it's far away, but there's something magical in here is going on. Okay, so let's put different needle and see if it's going to be more comfortable, because when you have very sharp needle, it's needle trying to go like between the threads, not into the hole. so when it's needle not sharp, it's easy to find. You go like exactly where you want. I hope so. Okie dokie. So my news is, first thing first, mute my phone. I got my fabric. Oh yes, finally my fabric arrived from Heaven Earth, well, for the design of Heaven Earth Design. I ordered fabric from 1, 2, 3, 4 Crossstitch website, but I was a little disappointed that when fabric arrived I have to pay duty free, because the way they ship, it wasn't free to get across the border. I don't like when companies send like this. They could just send this, you know, Canada Post, and that would be free to receive. But no, they decided to do other company, and they charge border fees to come like from US to Canada. So that was kind of disappointed. Extra $20 off my wallet, you know, but my husband kindly paid by the credit card, so I'm thankful for that. So he's the one who bought me all this fabric to begin with. Yes, so now when I look, I'm just like, oh my god. Before I was having a butterflies in my stomach when I was ordering that canvas. Now I have anxiety of being scared. Not anxiety, but when I saw the fabric, I was like, oh my god. Now I'm afraid to even start, because, okay, this needle may be even a little too big for this one. Okay, do I have to get another needle? This one needle definitely not from, okay, I think I know where is my good needles. Hold on, I have in here, see, I have in here this one, Stay Sharp, and I have a needles in here. There are different needles, but right now I have to hold down. Okay, this is the needle. Have to get it. Oh. Okay. I think this is the one that I need. Okay, let's see one more time. Yeah, okay, switch one more time, because now I'm switching to the Spring brand needle. So what I did in here, in this organizer, I put my needles, and that's the one that I was stitching before this, I believe, from Jean Glay cross stitch. This one, Spring, I put S for Spring. B, it's a beaded needle from Bead Kits. And this one, R, I cannot tell you yet, but this needle good for 11 count and 14 count to stitch. But I have to postpone my review, so I will let you know later, unfortunately, what kind of needle that is. So we are not going to stitch with that one yet, but I did test it out and worked perfectly fine. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so what my scare was about the fabric that I've received, and I really want you to help me in something because I'm confused. So maybe by the time you can, well, I know it's only a Wednesday today, but maybe you can give me a suggestion, because I never stitch on this fabric, so I will have to ask you a question a little bit. So this is how it was. This is how it was. Okay, so I still need to stitch all the way around. The sticker I have, it's in here. That's what I have. What? Missing UPS? I don't know what I had. But a sticker, this is the top of the fabric. Like, what I'm confused is on which part I'm supposed to stitch. If this is top, or this is top. Like, have to find the right and left side. That's what I'm trying to do. I think that's where a sticker on the top, that would be probably the correct way side. And do you start to stitch between this black line, because obviously you have to stitch these lines as well because it's an extra stitch on it. So how do you start? From where? Oh my goodness, I really need to do some tutorial, and I do have some staples, looks like what's in here. I don't know what's about, but how do you find? I think maybe this is the right side. So yeah, this is 100 stitches, and this is 100 stitches. It's a big difference on a square, I have to say. So I'm just like, oh, I don't know where to begin. I'm so scared right now, you have no idea. But I think I will start to figure out this part next week. So I would love to read your comments, and maybe you will give me a good advice or some video where to find what is the correct side to stitch on. Because I watched one of the videos who were stitching Heaven Earth Design, and she say the problem is of her stitching, she didn't like it because she started to stitch on the wrong side of the fabric, and she didn't like it. So I don't know, I don't want to have the same mistake. So where is the right and left side for the even easy count? I would totally appreciate so much if you can give me some tips how to find the correct way. That would be amazing. Okay, so now let's get the stitching together, and after this I could finish my stitching of the week and add all the other projects that I was stitching. The most what I was stitching, to be honest, that was the Ambilight. I was stitching a lot this week, and hopefully, like I'm saying in my video, which is today, that I could finish the frame this week. So I'm on it. And last night I wanted to pull all-nighters stitching. By 1 o'clock I was so tired, I went to sleep. I was like, wow, for the first time I decided to stitch all night, well, at least half of the night, and I finished way before than usually I do. Go to bed like 3 or 4 o'clock. Yeah, I'm a night owl, but this time that was like way too early for me to go sleep, but I did. I went to sleep. So hopefully I got a good sleep at night, and tonight I will do a little bit better job by staying later and stitch as much as possible to try to finish my ambulite, not to finish the whole thing, but the frame that I'm hoping to finish. So that would be nice. But for now we have to stitch this beautiful Asian flowers design. It is so beautiful, and I really love to stitch on this canvas. Maybe because the way the cross stitch is layering right now, or because it's so white. It's actually quite a bit of the shades in here I have already, but because they are all light color, from white ecru and the kind of light grayish, it's barely even visible what I have in here. So till the time I get to the flowers, I don't know when that time will be, because I still have lots to stitch for the background. I want to have at least like one little square of finished background before I start on some fun part and colorful. Like, I think that's the leaf already will be. Would love to get to that part. On Monday, my huge apology for those who were disappointed about my video that was frozen basically. And here is what happened. It was all weird to begin with, because when I woke up, all of a sudden I realized that my video not went live and was scheduled on October 3rd instead of October 1st. When I was processing this video, I thought, what the interesting frame looking on cross stitch, like just a title of my like the picture of the cat on my cover, instead of being stitching already, it's just like would shrink the frame of the video to show me the whole thing. So I proceed anyway to do it. And after I upload it later to my channel, I never check if it's work or not. Well, I usually never check, because it should be fine. It was processing for quite a bit in the program. So I thought everything is good. To my surprise, when I wake up, video not there. So I was like, okay, let me upload now, public, quickly. It was like around 9 o'clock in the morning already. And then after that, I was recording video for Wednesday. And then I read comments. My video is not working. Like, what? So I click, I thought maybe somebody's computer not working correctly and freezes my video. But no, that video wasn't even working in the program. Like when I check my video on the background, it does freeze. So my goodness, I was like disappointed. First of all, it was really difficult for me to upload my video from my SD card, because it was keep glitching and not let me upload. So thankfully I didn't erase the video from the camera. Thank goodness I had the file yet. So I redid all from beginning to re-upload to computer, delete by the old ones. Frames, and start to re-upload again by processing and editing. And then of course, before I would put public, I actually checked this time. It was working, so I was like, okay, so let's see the first comment. And my friend from Australia, I think Robin was the first to comment that she said, oh, it's much better. So I was like, oh, okay, it's mean now my video is working. So I was feeling better after that and start to work on my next videos. But yes, my apology. I had to delete my first video. It was like over 200 views. I was like, oh my goodness, it's over 200 disappointed people who could not watch video. So yes, I'm very sorry for the glitch. I should check, but when you have so much to do, checking is just like not the options to do for every video. So yes, totally my fault, but hopefully this is not going to happen anymore. I should be more patient and wait till my video in the editing program get the frame shrink when I want them to shrink, so I can see the whole thing. And sometimes my computer freezes, and that's what probably happened, because my computer is an old computer. So that's what's happening. You see, it feels like I'm stitching with the same thing, but this is the see, this and this, it's a two different symbols, but looks like exactly same colors. But what I'm stitching with number, see, 45. This is like a off-white, and the other color stitch is pure white. So in here we can see the big difference, but on a canvas with the background print, it looks exactly the same. So that's what it is. We don't see much difference right now as I stitch, because next color to it, it's pure white. To me right now it looks exactly the same, isn't it? For you too, probably. This canvas was rolled, but now I'm having an extra, this big frame Q-snap, so I keep reload and using for every my new cross stitch that I'm in process to stitch. When I was stitching by myself, well, because I needed to rethread a whole bunch of threads from my Ambilight, what I did, I pull out this nail because it was so not comfortable to work with it. And I almost wanted to stitch today without, but then I thought, okay, that would be so weird and not nice on video to have one nail missing. So I went and glued back. After that I will probably pull her out again for quicker stitching, or just keep it maybe this time, I don't know. Yeah, that's what happening. Funny story. Ladies wants to look pretty by very inconvenience and not comfortable moments. Oh. Okay, sometimes when I split threads I don't like it. I try to get like different corner. I don't know why it's so difficult today. Keep splitting it. Okay, hold on. Why is it keep splitting? Still stuck another. Get the zigzags a little bit. After that will be more straight stitch and go up and down instead of this little lines. Yeah, this canvas doesn't really get as lots of stitches. Maybe because it's too big, and I know it will take a long time to stitch, and I'm trying to get smaller one down first. But I like to stitch on it. I have to say, you know, that in some areas maybe you can see the like barely visible. See, like in here I can see good those holes, and then in some area barely even see those holes kind of plug with the paint. So those ones a little bit difficult kind of go, so a needle would be good to be sharp. But still, I love these threads, and I definitely don't need to wax them. I love to work with these threads. I'm not sure if this canvas is still available, because I think I was looking for it once upon a time and I couldn't find anymore. They were like out of the stores. So if you're lucky to find it, good for you. But I definitely not going to have a link for it. If somebody needs this canvas, if somebody wants to find it, I will try to see if store have this canvas. If not, maybe I will try to find for you on AliExpress, because I think I saw on AliExpress this design, and I may have link to it or not. My Amazon account and description box, you can see there's Amazon link with different product up there that I kind of posted what like I like or people ask for. So you can see a few things up there if you click on the Amazon link I have. That would be affiliate links, I'm not gonna lie. So if you purchase anything, it means I will get some small commissions, which I didn't work with that link for a long time, nothing. Well, also, I never kind of talk about, there is a button up there, thanks button. You can click on it and buy me a coffee if you wish, to support my channel, or other PayPal account. Those kind of I'm keeping by supporting Ukrainian people. Any little help will count as a huge appreciation. Okay, should we move camera a little bit up like that? I don't know why I started so many huge designs as a whip. But the thing is, I think it's because of the colors or certain design that I really love flowers. Okay, so I have lots of designs with flowers, but the longer whips stays, your liking could change. And I would love to stitch some other thing, but then this now is holding me. Like, I'm still like flowers. I love the juicy designs. By the way, where's my booklet? Hold on, let me grab a booklet. Let's see what are we up to. Oh, I thought this is going to be like a leaf. No, it's not. It's just another thing of water. I think it's going to be like this part of water, but we're going under the leaf right now. This is the leaf starting in here, and it's not very colorful one, but I'm looking forward to this part. Oh yeah, far away yet. Very far away yet. The most prettier flower, it's on another side of the canvas. It's this one. Hold on. This one flower. Oh yeah. Kind of weird, right? To have leaves brown, not green. But it's going to be beautiful anyway. The other canvas that I'm stitching with the peacock, kind of like similar to this one, this beautiful pinny flowers, but I have a peacock. Those one I'm stitching on the juicy flowers to begin with, and it's so pretty. That's make me excited. Okay, I'm just thinking right now what kind of story to tell you and what I should do. I think I will ask my son to take me to Walmart to see if I can buy the bin for my threads for Heaveners Design that I told you about. So maybe after the campground, because it's going to be last weekend, and I can start working on that project to organize everything in place. So I want to see where I want to store my threads. I could store them in a plastic envelope. The one that I review, I have a nice envelopes, but it's just the way organizing my threads, it's not going to be enough room. I think it's not going to be comfortable, and I want to create as comfortable as could be, because it's a project for years and years to come. Sounds scary. Sounds scary when it's like to think how long I will stitch. But they need to be very comfortable setup, so yeah. Maybe after this video I will take a ride We'll see what's the plan is. I always wanted to take you with me shopping, like in stores, but I feel weird when I will record with camera and people will watch me doing this vlogging or listen to what I have to say, and that's make me discomfort. And you know, when you're home alone, I don't care about that, but when I'm in public, I'm a really shy person about vlogging. That's my problem, and I don't know why, because it's in some point would be fun video to see what's going on. And I didn't go to Walmart for quite a bit, I have to say. I don't go for a long time to check what kind of crafty goodies they have up there, if it's anything new. I think maybe because I don't like how they switch our Walmart and everything is upside down, like totally switch shelving, and now like everything in a different places. That any like little changes like this I don't like, because I feel like that's it. Now I don't know where to go and where to look for certain stuff, because now shelving all on the different sides of the store and everything is mixed up, and needed time to get used to it. But it's been for a while already, and I still did not used to our new setup of the Walmart. Don't like it. Okay, how much now? About 30 minutes of stitching, more than 30 minutes now. Okay. Maybe I will stitch a little bit later more, or we'll add some other stuff to this video. Not sure. Thread is getting shorter. I prepped already my other 3 threads, but I didn't put them into the needle. I have to pull out my sewing machine, dust it up, and say sorry to try to search that fabric that I receive. If I still remember how last time I did that, when I was doing a handmade cards and I was stitching on a paper. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Oh my god, over 10 years. Wow. Definitely need to pull out and start to stitch again. Not stitch, sew. think the best way would be to start that, to try to search fabric around so it doesn't fray, because it's yeah, a long project, so I need to take care of. Not all days I would just stitch all the way around by the hand, but when you have sewing machine, that would be a shame not to do it and not to use it, right? I have to learn all the way again. My older sister would say probably, oh my god, you have such a nice machine, sewing machine, and you're not using it. She always changing her clothes. Whatever she buy, she have to chop something and restitch. She's always a fixer-upper. I don't know. Which, when I was young, well, I was a kid, I would say, my mom trusted me with sewing machine better than her. Oh yeah, I was allowed to take sewing machine anytime I wish. And she's not, because she always would mess up with the needle and threads. That's funny. And she's 10 years younger than I am. Wow, that's make me think of her age. Oh, that's make it not very comfortable to think about the age, but in our soul and the way I see her, she looks so much younger to me. So let's not talk about the age. Shame on me, bring this up. Okay, my thread right now it's getting very short. I might have to finish this one and come back to you. Maybe we will stitch a little bit later, somewhere higher. Maybe we can get like this way. We'll stitch with white on this part of the white chunk. No, probably green one will go first one. Right, I will be right back. It's Thursday now, and I'm back to stitch a little bit more with you. I switched already to white, the pure white color, and I've been stitching last night, and this morning I decided to stitch a little bit more with you together. So you can see kind of by the colors in here. In here was green, so I was doing this green color. Now I'm doing this yellow patch in here, and let's do a little bit together to stitch at least one more thread maybe, so we can have a little bit longer video, and at the same time on the end I will show you all project that I was working on. So finally I went yesterday to the Walmart and I bought the bin what I want for my project to hold all my threads. But you know what, I bought the bin totally different, not the one as I wanted, which is similar, because when I went to the like a where is all the office product, there's a plastic bins up there purposely like created for the documents, papers. So I grabbed one and start walking away, and then I thought, hold on, let me check what the price for it. It's $54. So I was like, no way I'm going to pay $54 for the plastic bin. So I said to my son, let's go look where is all the storages, plastic bins, and I found very similar, almost identical, but for $20, like 19 something. So it's like, wow, okay, that's the bin I want. I don't want to buy such expensive bin, and it's nothing really different. I don't know if the plastic may be stronger, but I really don't see much difference. So I bought a much cheaper one, save some money, and now all my stuff I put inside of the bin. I just need to organize and put all the threads what I need, search fabric around, and we could start our project. And I don't know if you hear or not, but Bandit decided to chew on his bone. It's gonna be making lots of noises. Anyway, so yes, I finished that patch of green color on the bottom that we stitched with you yesterday, and stitched the side that I show you. All in here you can see where it's coming out. So I did some good stitches. I would say I don't know, 500-600, probably more, that I stitched would be probably more. So that's okay, that's good, and a mix of any other. Also I was stitching a little bit on the embellate, and I park a whole bunch of more threads. And tomorrow's Friday, and tomorrow we are gonna go to the campground for the last time, say goodbye to my lake till next year, and hopefully this winter will go away very, very quick. Yeah. We were thinking a few times maybe change the trailer. My husband thinking about fifth wheeler. I don't know if I want that or not, because it looks big and massive, but I don't know. Maybe if not next year, maybe year after. I don't know. He's thinking about to exchange our trailer to the fifth wheeler trailer. No idea if we will go for it, but whatever we have right now, I'm happy with it. Looks like my dogs all went to sleep. It's quiet now. That's good, because I just took them out and give them yummy stuff, and they should be happy by now. I see my street people on my street neighbors start to decorate for the Halloween, putting some blown up toys. Usually my dog look suspicious on decoration and barking, especially at night when it's moving. Those blown up toys, decorative pieces. Not sure about Christmas. Well, kind of scary thing to talk about Christmas, but not sure how we're gonna get if we will have a Christmas tree or not, because last year obviously with all the little puppies we couldn't have a tree, and this year the way Bandit are wild and play and hustle, I don't know if he would knock the tree down or pull out the Christmas decorations from it, because he is a real bandit. He's a troublemaker. Don't know what to do with the Christmas tree. I should, as a backup, buy like a little tiny tree. Just keep on a table. To something count that we have, right? Okay, it's a coffee time. Ivan, I'm recording. You want me to stop?
Yes.
Okay, guys, I will be right back. Okay, I was stitching while I was talking to my son, so I did a little bit of progress already by myself, see, without you. And my thread getting shorter now, but unfortunately now our puppy is up and Bandit on the sofa next to me here chewing on his treat. So if you hear loud weird noises, trust me, it's not me, okay? It's not me. Okay, Bandit, maybe you could stop? No? It's too yummy? It's one of those white chewy bone that he can't really bite off, but it's good for cleaning teeth and keep him busy. Alright, so yeah, see a little piece of this yellow spot left in here, so let's do it. Let's do it so I can show you rest of the stuff, and then while this video load I can create another video. I'm still don't have a video for Friday and Saturday. Yeah, usually that's when I'm kinda don't have time for everything. But you know what, I'm not going any camping next week, so I can do slowly without rush, day by day, record video. And if I feel like maybe sometimes record 2 videos a day to prepare for like couple days ahead, that would be good. But at least I will have more recording time, so that's good. Because at the campground I was lazy to record. Sometimes I think like, wow, it's nice and quiet, especially when we go usually like Wednesday or Thursday, and like not too many people would be at the campground yet. Usually people come over Friday after work, so it was lots of quiet time as well. But I'm just like, wow, that's it, I'm relaxing, this is my little vacation paradise, and I just didn't feel like record at all. So now when season will be over at home, I feel like, I don't know, feels like it's better to record at home. Plus it's more light in here to record. At the campground it's a little bit dark because windows are tinted, and if I have light overhead it's sometimes just too much overshining. Okay, Bandit, you really need to chew this now, puppy. Okay. Yeah, he is my little angel. You know, Bandit have his fur white on each side of his shoulder blade, kind of like a white spots. And when he was little, we always say, oh, he's like an angel wings. And he still have those wings. So I think he is my angel, sent to me to comfort. See how nice this kind of cross-stitch layering. I don't know if that's the canvas. It is a stiff canvas. I didn't soften up this canvas at all, so that's why it's stiff and keeping the shape of my stitches. It just, some of the threads when I unwind them one by one, more curly kinda. So that's why they look sometimes more messy than the other one. But that's okay. When they will be washed and pressed with iron, it will be all good. Okay, oh Bandit, you did chew off a little piece or what? I'm sorry for his noises, but you know by now. At least he's not very loud. Crunchy munchy. So we are stitching with you still kind of like a waterfalls area. So I still have one more, like 3 threads that I separate this one from. So am I going to continue till I finish that thread? So possible I will be finishing a little bit in here and jump to another spot, because I would love to continue next, like the green color, just to go as smoothly to make a full patch of stitches. I think today we also could look how many projects I still have left non-stitched till the end of this year. Most of them up there, lots of counted cross stitch, not only counted. Oh, you lost your bone, Bandit. Can we just not to chew now anymore? Look at me, you're so cute. That chubby nose. Oh, he decided to pick it up and go on his bed now here. I put blanket next by the window. So now he come even more close to me. If he's get too loud, I will have to stop my video and just going to finish with you. And I finished the rest of the thread by myself, so I don't have any parked threads, because next time I will work on this, it's going to be next year, since we are so close to run out. This left October, November, December, 3 more months, which already 1 week gone. So if let's say, okay, 4 weeks in each month, right? So December and November, that's 8 projects I should stitch. If I would stitch like 1 a week, that's, I'm just counting by the minimum, and 3 more months, 3 more weeks left in October. So what I say, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 weeks, Daisy drinking water. 11 weeks, it's mean 11 projects I should have like in my spinner to stitch just 1 project a week, but I think I have more than that. So that's why I'm trying to cover not just the 1 project on each Sunday, but sometimes 2 and 3, and I do have a progress on each one little by little. At the same time, I have to stitch more of that black cat for the Halloween, so we will be stitching a little bit more often on the design. Maybe even continue, because we did not much progress last week, well, when we started, new start. So I definitely could stitch more. I don't know if that would be interesting for you to stitch still with the black color, because I did not touch the black cat magician after I did my video, first video on it. But it's about stitching and chit-chatting about anything and everything or nothing. Okay. Right, a little cool and breezy today. Definitely smells like a cooler fall time. Hopefully this weekend will be nice weather. I just hope this weekend going to be like the best, nice and sunny, very warm weekend to finish our camping and Thanksgiving dinner as a community of the campground. Our campground are amazing. All the people are so friendly with each other, and all this party celebration together really bring this campground like good friendship. And I have to say that most of this my husband organized a lot, because he is the one who likes to organize stuff. He will find a way to find a people sponsor of some food, or like buns, hot dogs, sausages for some parties, because he has lots of friends in here around. So he always finds somebody. Even grocery store was sponsoring us by providing some hot dog and hamburgers buns, which is amazing. He is a trooper. I will miss that place over winter. Okay, so let's get finished this, because now my thread's getting very short and the band is getting very loud now. Let's talk about what I stitched this week and show you our progress, and then I will continue on this one too. Probably this one thread will cover all the stitches, and maybe I will jump to another side, I don't know, but I think it's more than enough for now. So let me show you from my point of view. I'm just gonna pick up the camera and we will see the whole thing. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's where we were stitching. So you can see kind of outlining where was green color, where I was stitching in here, it was chunk in here, and then was continuous. I was stitching this green, and kind of it was in here as well. And this part, actually my last thread that I was stitching, few stitches, was short. Exactly how many? 1 2 3 4 5 6 stitches. Didn't finish with my thread that I have. But now what I stitched this week on this design is like from here half the green go to this part, because this part little was stitched, and then in here on the bottom. Okay, so if kind of count together, I think it would be more than 600 stitches, which I think not bad. Consider I stitch some other designs as well, and we will look what else I stitch. Bandit, where are you going? Where are you going, puppy? You're stretching. Okay, go lay down on your blanket. Go lay down on your blanket. Oh, that's a big stretch. Look at that. Okay, let's continue. Sorry about that. He's cute. And the next project that I was stitching on my own, I don't think we stitched this together, right? I can't even remember anymore. That's the one that oh no, I think I talked to you about it, what I was trying. Yeah, I did talk about it, but I didn't stitch on camera. So what I have in here stitched, let me just put this on the top so we can see. That's the threads, and that's the design. Okay, that's the design. So what I stitch in here, I stitch the gray color, this gray color. I stitch all this dark gray color that you see in here, and then I start to stitch this purple, and this lighter color as well. Okay, so this is a 14 count, so it's pretty much not bad progress in here as well. Not as much as I would love to, but let's flip on another side so you can see all this purple that I did, and all this gray, dark gray that I did in here and in this part as well. So all right, not as much as would be good for the progress, but any progress is good progress. Okay, so that's my threads was holding in here. And my third project that I did, it's this roses that I have, 14 count, 25 by 42 centimeters, and not as much progress as I wanted to be, but here's just a reminder. I did the bottom stitching with you a long time ago, and this time I was stitching, let me show you what I was stitching. I was stitching this dark green color. You can see outline and rows all the way around, and then I went for, yeah, in here this dark color. So let's flip now another side, and you can see kind of from here where I went all the way around, and a little bit in here somewhere, which can't really see it. But that's the little tiny project that I did on this roses, and it's really pretty design. There's no back stitch in here yet, and that's my pair to the poppy flowers that I already stitched, and I told you that when I finish this one I will do on both of them back stitch together, which I should do my back stitch on poppy flower a long time ago. But that's the thread design. There was like a main design for the Sunday. Besides that, I stitched a little bit on my dragon, but not as much as I wanted, so I'm not going to show you today. And also lots of stitches I did on the ambulate. So that was my main stitching project. Now I want to show you, where is my iPad? Okay, hold on. So here is the designs. Oh, the window. Hold on, I have to show you to get the reflection out. Okay, I'm gonna hold it like this. So that's the project that I still have in my to-do spin wheel. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. So from this 15, and we have left, well, 8 9 10 11 weeks, that's what I say, yeah. So 15 and 11, this, if I would do like 4 projects for 1 month, like 1 project for 1 week, but if I will do 2 or 3 every week, little by little, I can finish. But at the same time, which one is it? Hold on. Oh, this is the design that I'm most likely will ditch and not going to stitch. I will give rid of that on the end of the year. So now it's going to be left what in here, 1 less. And then where is it? My winter cottage. This one I'm not sure if I'm gonna continue with it. So it's like almost like -2 project from this wheel. Just for curiosity, let's spin it and see what we can find. Maybe something good for next week. Oh, craft room, great. So I will work on this one then next week. Craft room, who remember, there's a cat up there and dog up there and a whole bunch of details. So I'm going to go now and pull out this design, and if I get some other, well, let's just try what's gonna show us for the second one. Maybe something good that I would love to stitch, because the craft room, it's a 14 count, and what we have now, oh, ballerina counted. Okay, maybe I will stitch this off the camera. Oh, the ballerina is a pain. I need to do, because it's a pattern on a paper, so I have to count. Okay, craft room for sure, ballerina we'll see. And that's my project for this week. So I think I did lots of, well, a few thousand of stitches for sure. I'm not sure how many. It's hard to tell when you have no count and device, right? But hopefully next year I can finish this design. I don't want to keep it longer, so I will put my power to finish this after New Year. Okay, my friends, happy stitching. I hope you like my projects this week, and I just love the quality of the print on this design. It's a big design. It's a big roll. Yeah, print in here nice as well, but not too many details, so it's a little pixelated, this design, but I'm still going to stitch on it because I like the canvas. All right, have a wonderful day. It's sunny but cold outside. Well, see you next Sunday.